It sounds in many ways as though gyms is sort of moving up on to the next level. I mean, it's always had a unique structure, but it sounds from speaking to a number of people as if it's just going up that extra level in terms of kind of professionalism and perhaps a more objective approach to business.
Yeah, I think that's very, very fair to say that. And I'll have been here 3 years in March, and I've seen significant changes and improvements since I've been with the business, and it's been very exciting. I think with Neil Welsh coming on board as our COO, he's brought with him a wealth of experience from the test and tag division. So Neil Welsh and James Jackar have grown that division from, I guess, a very basic division to something that we look at, I guess, as our flagship division, other than the mowing division, which is the largest division. So they went down the path of introducing the ISO accreditation, and with the ISO accreditation behind them, they're able to win national contracts with large organisations. And introducing those processes right throughout the gyms group, whether people go down the path of ISO accreditation or not, the systems that Neil and James bring with them will be tremendous for the group.
As this business develops with you and James on board in a more significant role, will we see other signs of unity across the group, and will it be going in sort of one direction?
I believe so. I think we're heading there now. We're trialling a pilot networking group. So our franchisees have come together, and the initial trial is here in Mooroolbark. That's generated something like $80,000 since September in terms of referral work. So we're building systems, an automated web page to replicate that across the country. So a franchisee can say, I'd like to be part of that, identify a group in his area or build a group in his area, record the referrals, record the amounts captured in that process. We can identify who's participating, who's not participating. It's something that the group has been talking about for years. Our franchisees quite often say we should be doing a lot more of that. And, well, okay, we're now turning our ears on, we're listening, and we're saying, well, okay. And it's the same concept of what we're saying with the divisional franchisors sharing that information. Our franchisors and franchisees have as much to offer as well. So it's about engaging with those people, listening to what they're saying and trying to find a solution to fit everyone.
So, Andrew, you're fairly new to gyms as the marketing manager. Tell us a little bit about what you have got planned for the gyms group.
Well, it's a big task. There's no doubt about that. 36 divisions, over 250 franchisors and 3,300 franchisees. So there's a lot of unification that needs to take place. I guess what's happened in the past is that there's never been a centralised marketing department. Mm-hmm. So I'm charged with the responsibility of having been the go-to person, if you like, at Gyms Group. In the past, a lot of the divisions have gone off and done their own advertising, right. Which is no fault of theirs. They didn't have anybody internally to be able to manage it for them. So what we want to do is to have a consistent approach in all our marketing, which will hopefully, and we believe will save the divisions a hell of a lot of money at the same time.
We've always had a really strong brand in the marketplace, which is really exciting. Now that we've got some more robust manuals, marketing department, legal team, and the top end support. For certainly from my end, it's really exciting about where the Gyms Group's going to be heading. So we've got to this point now with limited resources, and I say that with all due respect, because the guys that have been there have done a fantastic job, and we've now got greater resources in all those specific departments at national office to help us get to those new heights. So it's a pretty exciting time at the Gyms Group, and certainly looking forward to working with those guys in those specialised departments.
In my 18 years, I've never seen so many good people in the national office that are driving this business ahead. And I think as a franchisee, it can only benefit our businesses. We have a lot of big business chasing us to come and do work for them now, which is a bit different from 6.5 years ago when I started. It was a bit of what are gyms into now sort of thing. But our franchisees and franchisors have done a sensational job in building our brand, and we're very, very well respected out there. And the amount of work coming in is building all the time, and it's looking really strong.